Abs and arms, let's party. Welcome to your 2023 Pilates program. My name is Melanie, your mildly goth Pilates instructor, and today we are going to be doing a reformer workout for arms and abs and back. We're going to start off on one red spring or one heavy spring. We're going to come to sitting down on the reformer with your feet on the headrest. Meet me on the mat. So we're going to begin with our feet on the headrest. Grab onto your straps in front of you, and we're going to thread our hands through the loops and grab onto the ropes above the hardware or above the knots. I'm going to scoop my butt back just a little bit, so I've got about a hand distance of space to support me behind my butt. And we're going to start off sitting up as tall as we can without flaring the rib cage. So ribs are down. I'm lengthening my lumbar spine as much as I can, and I'm rolling the shoulders back. Big breath in, exhale. I'm going to begin just with a roll back for warm up, finding a deep C curve. So you can see I've got a big scoop, belly button is pulled in. Big breath in, exhale, roll up. Stack the spine as best as you can, and I'm going to move my butt forward a little bit for more support as I roll back. Big breath in, exhale, ribs down. Feel like someone's pushing your belly button back while you're scooping it. Good, deep breath in, exhale, roll it up. Both sit bones are really even on the mat. We're going to continue on for a few more just to warm up through the core. These supported rollbacks are really foundational, but so good for building core strength. That's really functional. So I really like to do these as a warm-up. We'll get into more fancy choreography in a minute. Good. One more. Rolling the spine down one vertebra at a time. Really milk this movement. Shoulders are rolled back. Make sure they're not by your ears or collapsing inward. Good. And roll up to sitting really tall. We're now going to move into some fancy footwork variations. So finding that seated position one more time, we're going to roll it back. I'm going to pause here, make sure the shoulders are back. I'm going to lift one leg to tabletop, lower it back down, keeping that scoop. I'm going to find this tabletop march. So you really want to think about making sure that your abs are pulled in. You're not letting the belly bulge. If that's happening, you might want to lift up a little bit higher, maybe find a little bit less of a scoop, or just hold the curve, or just find some tiny pulses with the upper body. Good. We're going to march here for another 4. Switch. Still breathing, please. 3. Switch. I promise it's very healthy. 2. And switch. This is where it gets a little bit hard. And last one. Big breath in. Exhale. Roll the spine up really tall. We're going to move on to obliques. So we're going to start by sitting up really tall. Once again, arms are long. As we roll back, we're going to twist to the side. So basically we're going to find that curve once again, but as I curve, I'm going to actually tilt my upper body over to the left. Shoulders are still rolled back, and I'm going to roll it all the way back up, finding the obliques on the left side. Sit up as tall as you can. We're going to roll it back, articulating through the spine, tilting slightly to the right. Right arm goes to the side of the body. Roll it forward nice and square. We're going to keep going. Left arm goes to the left. Shoulders down. Find that big curve once again. Exhale, roll it up. These feel really meaningful to me. I like to slow them down, so I feel every little bit of work. Good. Really resist the spring as you bring it home. Let's go for 2 more each side. Good. Last one. Good. Bring it back home. Next, we're going to come up to sitting really tall. Legs will extend long in front of you, heels over the headrest. You can also cross your ankles if that feels more comfortable, or if you need to, keep your feet on the headrest. Whatever you got to do, go for it. Straps will be in your hands. You're going to start by sitting up really tall. We're going to flip the palms to face upward, and what we're going to do is scoot far enough forward that you have that hand distance of mat behind your butt. So we're going to begin bending the elbows into this kind of bicep curl position. We're going to find a deep C curve, finding that roll back. What we're going to do is just take tiny pulses up and down here. So elbows are staying bent, but lifted. We're going to begin just pumping. Let's go for 10, 9, feeling more upper abs here. 7, 6, again, belly button is going to be zipped in and up. Last 3, shoulders down. Just have to remind myself. 2, 1, big breath in. Exhale, curl it up. Take a breather. We're going to go for 1 more set. So holding it up nice and tall here. Elbows up. Find that deep curve here. We're going to roll the shoulders back, find those little pulses. Reaching the fingertips up as the torso pulses up. We've got 7, 6, 5. Feel the tension between your hip bones, even though this is a lot of upper abs. 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. Exhale, roll up to sitting. And we're going to move on to some arms and back. So next, we're going to reach back, add on 1 yellow or 1 extra light spring so that you're on 1 red, 1 yellow, or 1 heavy and 1 extra light, or light if you don't have extra light. We're going to cross the rope so that the left strap is in the right hand and the right strap is in the left hand. Sit up really nice and tall so that you've got a nice natural curve in your spine. You're not rounding into the lumbar spine into this banana shape. And gaze is going to be in front of us. Big breath in, exhale. Engage the abs. You're going to draw the hands close to the armpits, extend it long. They don't need to be right up against them, but just elbows lift, shoulder blades go together. Elbows can't go behind the body for this one. Getting all that nice scapula work. So what I want to avoid is popping the rib cage. It's not what we're after. We really want to keep the torso really stable. Feel all those muscles that support your shoulder blades squeezing. That's where we're trying to build strength here. And if this spring load is not feeling like enough for you, you can switch to a red and a blue, or a heavy and a light, or even 2 reds if you're very strong in your back. Good. Bring it back. We're now going to switch the opposite rope on top. I don't know if this does anything, but I'm paranoid about balance, so let's get into it. And we're going to go for another set. Elbows high, shoulder blades squeezed together, ribs are staying down. So I'm not popping the rib cage. I'm not extending through the back. Good. Let's go for another 4. So elbows are staying lifted. I'm not letting them dip down. We want to think about them sitting on top of a table as those elbows go back. That's really going to help you get the most engagement out of this. Good. 2 more. And 1. Squeeze and hold for 5, 4. Shoulder blades melt down your back. Last 1. Good. Grab onto both straps in one hand, reach back, peel off that yellow spring or that additional spring. So we just want to be on 1 red. Straps will stay crossed. I'm going to flip my palms to face upward. Now I'm going to draw the arms into a right angle, still in that really tall seated position. Palms will flip to face forward. I'm going to begin going for rotator cuff. So elbows are going to stay in toward the body, hands come out to the sides. And I'm keeping the straps almost a little bit loose in the hands here so that they can move a little bit. That might feel good to you, or you might want to keep a stronger grip on them. That's fine. Taking care to draw the ears back so that your neck is in a nice long position. Check in with your spine. If you have access to a mirror close to your reformer, it's a good idea to keep it to the side so you can kind of see your spinal position and check in with yourself, or even record yourself on your phone. That can be really helpful to checking form at home as well. Good. Once again, let's cross the straps into the opposite hands just to make sure that we're not building any imbalance here. Again, I don't know if it really makes a difference, but it does to me. I feel like maybe it does. So palms flip to face up, elbows tight to the body, wing the hands out to the sides, and they don't need to be 180 degrees. That's not necessarily what needs to happen. As long as you're feeling work through the shoulders, a little bit through those muscles that support your shoulder blades, and you're keeping your elbows tight to the waist, that's all great. This will build strength. Really, really, really good for posture. And good posture looks great, right? Last one. Beautiful work. Let's just finish up with a little bit of biceps. So you can keep your legs long, or you can bring the feet to the headrest. I'm gonna go for that today just because I'm gonna scoop my butt forward a little bit with the feet bent. And I'm gonna begin finding that big scoop. I'm gonna lift the elbows, draw the hands in toward the face. I'm gonna keep the elbows lifted right in line with my shoulders, and I'm gonna go for my bicep curls. This feels really doable to you. You can add on that yellow spring or a blue spring, otherwise known as an extra light spring or a light spring, to make it 1 heavy plus 1 light or extra light. I really want to focus on those elbows staying lifted. Good. We're going to go for quite a few reps here. I'm going to go for another 7, keeping the belly squeezed in. This is 5. Last 4. Shoulders stay wide. 3. Final 2. And 1. Good. Extend the arms long, flip the palms to face down or inward. We're gonna roll up to sitting, close the stopper, release the straps down by your sides. We're just gonna go for a little bit of upper body stretch to finish up. Find a comfortable seating position, whatever that means to you. I'm gonna gather my arms up, holding a big beach ball, palms face down as you bring them up. Reach the arms up and over. One hand is gonna be on the foot bar. I'm gonna reach the top arm up and over, palm flips to face the floor, shoulder down, reach up and over. Opposite hand reaches to the headrest, left arm reaches up and over, palm flips to face the floor. Good, come up to sitting, roll the shoulders back, take a big inhale, open up through the chest, exhale, you are all done. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel. I have so many more of these workouts. I would love to see you again. If you would like to continue working through a little bit more activity today, I'm going to link another video down here. If you'd like to see my 2023 Pilates program, I'm going to link that right here. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.